Thai player in history to win this event. I mean, obviously it's day one, there's a long way to go. But Tonton took this back in, I think it was 2014 or 15. It'd be nice to see Ongbamrungphan do well here. Starting to individualize themselves.
Such a good front runner.
Game one begins with a fast-paced rally. Busanan tries to settle into her rhythm, but On Si-young shows great control from the start.
She's more likely to sort of start slower, and we've seen that so many times in matches where she's been behind at the break, either, drop the first.
Really hard to kind of define, but she does.
It's an amazing ability, and it all comes from, well, there's court craft involved. Obviously, there's a lot of work going on mentally, but the fact that she. That was a good length off the tight net shot from the Thai.
A thunderous smash from On Si-young, straight to the deep left corner, completely unreachable.
No, she doesn't, and there has been 2 or 3. Oh, there's that backhand again from On Si-young, just brilliant. The risk is for the Thai. I mean, if she goes too early, if she tries too hard to win the point early, the counter-attack from the Korean is doing well. And we saw it last week with Chen Yufei. I mean, she was terrific last week.
What a delicate net shot by On Si-young. Just one soft touch is enough to win the point.
Ongbamrungphan have the ability to turn the rally around and then maintain that attack.
(21-14) with complete dominance.
Just shows you even the best are fallible in sport.
I haven't heard much media from On Si-young over the last sort of few days.
Still finds herself.
Game 2 kicks off with a long rally. Both players defending well, but who's going to take this point?
The perfect matchup for On Si-young, taking her in straight games. So if there is a kind of measure after the defeat last week in the quarterfinals to grow as well, and to have the opponent she's got here today, assuming she comes through this match, it couldn't have been a better start to the week.
Another sharp smash from On Si-young. Power and accuracy are her weapons today.
And previously in the match, she's gotten away with it with something terrific. 1 or 2 shots later, this time, Ongbamrungphan just dispatched that cross drive.
Busanan makes another mistake. She looks overwhelmed by On Si-young's variety of shots.
That was an unusual return of serve. I think she looked a bit slow physically for a moment there, On Si-young. Brilliant for Ongbamrungphan being so far behind. To use the time wisely, to find out how she's going to beat an independent player from the Federation. I don't think that's the case, but it might be. That is what she looked quite good there, so. And again, that is Si-young makes so many sort of cheap mistakes, both today and that quarterfinal last week. And okay, last week's quarterfinal, you're playing against Chen Yufei. While she's not currently at the top of the rankings, that might have been a lot. Yeah, I mentioned it briefly at the start of the first, where you could see On Si-young is still looking a little unsettled. Now's the time to focus and apply some pressure, but do it in a conservative way. That attack so early and missing wildly. That's not the Young we're used to seeing. Slightly different player at the start of this second than she did in the way she finished the first. In defence. That makes her want to get through the matches quickly.
I was going to say, trying to finish the rally, you're trying to finish the match early as well. Could have gone either side with that.
It's a really good period for Thailand's women's singles at the moment. I don't think I can remember a time previously, singles in particular. There's the punch clear, the attacking one to get your opponent on the back foot, which we've seen a lot of today from Young. There's another one. Well, that's
Down a little bit here. Every time she's kind of looked like she's going to put it
at your best. You still find a way to come through with the win.